Hey guys, what's up? It's Austin and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be opening up my October Boxycharm box and showing you guys all of the products that are inside. If you guys have never heard of Boxycharm before, it is a $25 monthly subscription where they send you 5 full-size products each month. And all of the products combined are valued at over $125, which is a pretty great price when you're only paying $25 for the box. If you guys want to see all of the products that I got in this month's box and how I used them on the face, just keep on watching. Alright, you guys, moving on into the box. These are all the products that we received this month. It also comes with a description card of all of the products that we have. So I'm just going to be reading off of this to let you guys know what all of these products are. And the first thing in the box, we have the Dose of Colors Baked Browns eyeshadow palette. I've never used any of Dose of Colors eyeshadows before, so I'm really excited to try this out. Just gonna open this up. Oh. The packaging on the palette is pretty similar to the box. That's pretty cool. This is what the palette looks like on the inside. You get a nice size mirror up here and some pretty nice neutral shades as well. Honestly, I wouldn't use this brush. It's pretty cheap. I don't feel like you do a great job at blending everything out. I feel like if you're not going to put a decent quality brush in the palette, then just please don't include a brush in the palette, okay? Thanks. With that being said, I do really like the color scheme of the palette, and honestly, these shadows feel very buttery and smooth, so I'm pretty excited to try this out. This palette is cruelty-free, paraben-free, and talc-free, and it retails for $32, which is already more expensive than what I paid for the box. I also noticed that on the inside of the box, there is a lot of eyeshadow fallout, like covered inside of the box, so I'm not sure if that was from my palette or not, but all the shades seem to be fine as well. So up next, we have the iconic London Prep Set Glow Setting Mist, and this retails for $29. Just reading off the pamphlet, it says, Prep Set Glow is a hydrating mist that refreshes with light reflecting properties that leave the skin with Iconic's glow. This stunning multi-use spray can be used to prep the skin before applying makeup, set a finished look, or add a radiant gloss to a bare face and body. With extracts of cucumber and chamomile, antioxidants, green tea, caffeine, and vitamin E, this 100% vegan Wonder Spray helps to condition skin, combat the look of dark circles, and leave your skin feeling revitalized and glowing. I will say that every time I've gone into the Morphe store, I always stop and look at this spray. It's just literally so mesmerizing with all of the pearl reflex in this. So I'm very excited to have this in my box. I have sprayed this on my arm a couple times, and it does seem to leave like a glitter reflect on the skin. So we'll see if you'll be able to see that through the foundation or not later on when we test this out. Up next, we have the iconic London Lip Plumping Gloss, and this is in the shade Sex Kitten. Okay. And this retails for $26. On the pamphlet, it says, iconic lip plumping glosses are the ultimate combo of non-sticky gloss and plumping power. The High Shine formula is infused with biomimetic peptide, which helps to support natural collagen production for more defined and voluminous looking lips. The scent of this is very minty, like Orbit gum or something like that. I don't know if all plumping lip glosses are like that. I've never really used one. Let's go ahead and give this a swatch. The color is more sheer than I thought it would be, but it's also not very sticky on the skin as well. I will say that I can kind of feel like the tingling on the skin already. I don't know if that's good or bad, but just putting it out there. Up next in the box, we have the Hollywood & Vine Velvety Touch Smooth Kohl Eyeliner, and this is in the shade Black. Go ahead and give that a little swatch. Well, it's definitely black. Swatching it on the back of my hand, I will say that it is smoother than a lot of the other wooden pencils that I've received in Boxycharm boxes. So I'm excited to test this out on the eyes and see how emollient it actually is on sensitive areas like that. It says, line your eyes with the rich intensity of Velvety Touch Smooth Kohl Eyeliner. The creamy formula glides on smooth and adds drama to any desired look. And it retails for $7. And last but not least, we have the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Exfoliant. On the bottle, it says unclogs and shrinks enlarged pores, smooths an even skin tone, and its lightweight liquid absorbs quickly. And it says it's for all skin types. And over on the pamphlet, it says this gentle, non-abrasive leave-on exfoliant removes dead skin cells both on the surface and inside of pores to reveal smooth, glowy skin. And this retails for $29.50. I don't really feel like that gave us enough information about the product, so I'm going to go over to the Paula's Choice website. There's a little tab that says, why is it different? It says it's a unique leave-on formula that's gentle enough for daily use on all skin types. It exfoliates dead skin cells while clearing pores for more even, radiant tone, plus visibly reduces fine lines and wrinkles to reveal markedly smoother, younger-looking skin. It also says that the exfoliant has an optimal pH range of 3.2 to 3.8. Alright, you guys, I went ahead and did the brows and one eye off camera. So now let's go ahead and do the other one on camera. Going into the Baked Browns palette, we're going to go ahead and start off with this dark brown shade right here called Rock Bottom. I'm going to be picking that up on a Morphe JH34 brush. I'm going to start by just placing this on the outer corner, just using tapping motions, just so I can get maximum color payoff from the shade. I'm just packing that shadow on, and I'm taking that right up to my crease in my brow bone. And up next, I'm going to be going into the next shade over. This is a shade called Cherrywood. I'm going to be picking that up on a Makeup Shack T33 brush. I'm just going to start packing this right along the edge of that dark shade in my skin tone, just to help blend that shade out a little bit. And as you guys can see, there is a little bit of fallout in the pans as well, but honestly, these colors are super pigmented, so I'm not too worried about the fallout. And the next shade we're going to be laying down is this one right here. This one is called Outdoorsy. And I'm going to be picking that up on an even smaller brush. This is the Makeup Shack T63 brush. Now I'm just going back in with that previous shade Cherrywood and making sure we still have that reddish pigmentation from that shade laid down as well. And then of course going back in with the first shade, Rock Bottom, just to make sure we have that depth in that outer corner laid down as well. Right now it kind of looks like a mess, but we're going to go ahead and blend it out now. I'm going to be taking the Sosu X Kaylee SK03 brush. This is a very nice brush to blend out any of the harsh edges. I'm going to go ahead and take that, and I'm going to start up in the crease and just start winging this out a little bit, just using scratching motions across the edges. Now that we have that winged out shape, I'm just going back in with the Morphe JH34 brush with the same darkest color on it. I haven't picked up any more product. I'm just going to start laying the excess down on the eyelid and start to pull out this wing and give it a little more depth. And with that same brush, I'm going to run it through the crease and blend all those colors together. Now I'm going back in with Cherrywood and just laying that down in the same spot that we laid it down previously. Now I'm just taking that SK03 brush, just continuing to buff out all of the edges, so we have a seamless transition. And last but not least, I'm taking this lighter shade right here called Tea Light on a Morphe E36 brush, just like a small bullet brush. Just gonna pick up a little bit of that product and place it right on the inner corner. I'm also going to pull this up onto the lid just a little bit as well, just to add some brightness to that area. I am gonna go ahead and go in with this liner and go ahead and tight line the eyes with this. We're definitely getting good pigmentation off of this liner. And it's not like scratching my eyes or anything, so that's pretty good so far. Okay, Hollywood and Vine, this is a pretty nice liner. Alright, I think that's about as good as we're going to get on the liner portion. I'm honestly pretty impressed by this liner. Usually the liners that I get from Boxycharms are very stiff and not very emollient when they touch the skin. But this one was pretty great for being able to throw it in the waterline. Pretty nice. I think that's pretty much it for the eyes, this little smoky moment. So far I've really enjoyed this palette. The only negatives I have to say is, you know, there is a little bit of kickback in the shadows. But honestly, I feel like we could have done away with this shade and put in like a deep gold color or some kind of metallic transition that we could throw like over the inner portion of the eye and have like a little glam moment. That would have been nice to see, but other than that, it was a pretty good palette overall. I'm gonna go ahead and do my base routine off camera, but before that, I wanna go in with this iconic London spray. It's been sitting on my desk for a little bit, so you can see that all of the particles are at the bottom. Let's go ahead and just shake this up and see what it looks like. Ooh, okay. Love that. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this as a prep spray before we get into the rest of my makeup. So let's go ahead and do that. Bitch, we're just going in. Woo! Because I have this shit everywhere. Well, definitely looks like I have a nice glow to the skin. I want to see if any of the glitter particles have shown up on the skin though. So I definitely have glitter all over my face. I would actually prefer not to have glitter all over my face. I'm hoping that when I lay my foundation down though, that it'll cover up the glitter and you won't be able to see it through. Hopefully you'll just be able to see like the glow through the foundation versus like the glitter as well. So I also want to say that this kind of smells like grandma's perfume. Don't hate, but come on granny, she got it going today, okay? Alright you guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish my base off camera and then we'll be right back to try out this lip product. Alright you guys, this is what the base is looking like so far. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in, that way we can finish up the lower lash line. Alright you guys, for the lower lash line, I'm just going to be dipping into Cherrywood right here. I'm going to be picking that up with the same E36 brush, just this bullet brush. I'm going to start applying that on the lower lash line. Now I'm just going back into my SK03 brush, and I'm just lightly diffusing that edge. Now that we have the eyes all complete, let's go in with our last item, the lip plumping gloss. I went ahead and lined my lips with the Alamar Cosmetics Dulce Lip Liner. It's just a nice brown nude color. I wasn't really feeling the whole red lip, so I wanted to see how this would layer over top of a nude lip liner. Alright, I'm definitely starting to feel the lip plumping effect. It's not too tingly, but I can definitely feel it on the lips. I actually don't mind the color of this gloss. It adds like a nice mauve-y tone to the lip liner that I had underneath before. As far as the formula goes, it's not sticky at all. It's very gliding on the lips. But honestly, like, lip plumping glosses just aren't my favorite. I'd prefer my lips to feel like lips versus like an annoying tingling effect. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but that's just my personal opinion. So honestly, this is probably something that I wouldn't reach for again. Now that we have all of the products on the face, I'm going to go ahead and finish off the eyes with some mascara, and I'll be right back to talk about all of the products that we received in this month's box. First things first, let's start off with the eyeshadow palette. Honestly, all of the shades blend out very nicely. The only downfall is that they do have a little bit of kickback, so I just be sure to tap it off on the lid and we're good to go. No fallout on the face or anything. I really love how soft and buttery these shades are. Love this formula from Dose of Colors. Also, hello, there's a mirror. Love that. Very travel friendly. Like I said before, I do wish that this shade was like a shimmer shade of some sort just to add a nice pop to the eye look. However, I do feel like this was a great palette overall. Moving on to the iconic London Prep Set Glow Spray. Honestly, the only time that I would use this again is if I was going to use it underneath my makeup. Today I used it throughout my entire routine, and I definitely noticed that I have like glitter particles all over my face, and that's not really what I like to go for. However, I did like that it added a nice glow underneath the foundation, but honestly, with the amount of glitter that's in here, I definitely don't want it all over my face for everyday wear. If you are looking for a dewy setting spray, the one I would go for is the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. When you mix it up, it does look like it has glitter in here, but actually when you spray it on the face, there's no trace of any glitter on the face, just the dew left behind. And so that's typically what I like to go for as far as setting sprays. This one just didn't make the cut with the glitter. Up next, I really enjoyed this black coal liner from Hollywood and Vine. I found that it was super creamy, you know, applying it to the waterline, and so far it hasn't actually budged at all from the lids. Like I've said before, most of the wooden pencils that I've received in my Boxycharms have been kind of stiff and not as emollient as this one, so that's really nice to see a great wooden pencil come out of my box. And I will definitely be reaching for this in the future. Second to last, we have the iconic London Lip Plumping Gloss. I do like the color and I do like the texture of this. I'm just not a big fan of lip plumping glosses. I don't really like that minty feel on my lips. I would much prefer my glosses to be like cake batter scented or like something sweet versus like a minty, you know, scent and feeling on the lip. But other than that, I do like the formula of this gloss. And last but not least, we move on into the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. I have been using this for about a week now. I wanted to test it out before I came and filmed this video. And honestly, I've noticed that my pores on my skin have been visibly larger and the redness around my nose area has been pretty canceled out as well. I'm actually going to keep incorporating this into my skincare routine because I actually really like this product. And I think I'm going to check out some more of Paula's Choice products as well. I've also found that this has been super gentle on my skin and it just leaves my skin feeling nice and refreshed and smooth. With some liquid exfoliants and toners, I have found that they kind of irritate my skin. So I try to only do them like once every 2 days, but with this one, I've been able to use it every day and it hasn't irritated my skin at all. So that's definitely a plus. I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not, but the total for this month's box came out to $123.50. I mean, come on, that's a really great deal when we only paid $25. Hello? Okay. And if you guys are interested in checking out Boxycharm, I'll have the link down below. That way you can check it out and get your monthly box. So yeah, this is the completed look. If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys next time with another new video. Bye guys.